Hi, this is Matt Landever, and welcome to 623 Pioneer Way in Winchester, Oregon. I want to give you a tour of the neighborhood, the property, and of course the house itself. So let's go take a look. So starting with the neighborhood, we are in Winchester, which is north of Roseburg and south of Sutherland. It's about 2 miles, just about, maybe a little bit less, to Costco, and about 5 to 6 miles to downtown Roseburg. From Sutherland, we are roughly 12 minutes, about 10 miles away, so fairly close all around. This area has a mix of brand new and older style builds. It all kind of depends on when these properties were snatched up. As you can see, your neighbors here have a very new home, and right next to it is a older home right here. We are right by the river as well. These are fairly nice houses and one of the, I would say, top 3 neighborhoods in Douglas County. This is just a dead-end private drive, so we'll go back a little bit. As I was saying, it's probably in top 3 in my opinion. Neighborhoods, I would say Winchester, Melrose, and Hillcrest, all for different reasons. But I think Winchester really combines that very nice community with the privacy that a lot of properties in the Melrose area have. So you're still fairly close to town, but because of the quiet neighborhood feel, it feels like you're farther away. The house we're seeing today on, once again, 623 Pioneer Way, has a 2-car garage and a very large driveway space. I did measure this out for any of those interested in needing the space for RV or a camper, and there was about 30 to 32 inches, 30 to 32 feet of space between this mark here and the wall there. Much of this property is fenced in. It's fairly private. You are surrounded by neighbors, but at the same time, it does not feel like that. It feels like your own little compound. We're in the front yard here. Oh, got really dark there for a second. Sorry about that. This house does have a newer roof and newer deck for the outdoors, which is always nice to see. Yeah, but this house was built in 1975 and does show a lot of that style throughout the home. We are going to go back around the way we came, but right now I just want to show you the backyard and side yard. As you can see, it's all fenced in. I'm not sure about up top here, but there is this large rock area. It does not look like there is any fence up there, sadly. In fact, it looks like at one point there was a fire and that those fence posts burned down there. That's very odd. I'm not seeing any indication of fire anywhere else. So I'm not really sure where that's from. Interesting. Anyway, here is one of the newer decks. Not much of a backyard area. This right now is just dirt. So obviously easy maintenance. But it does leave some landscaping to be desired. Fully fenced there as well. If you do have pets, I would just kind of shore up some of these spots to make sure they can't get through or under those fencing. But everything looks like it's in really good condition. Older heat pump unit there, but still in working order. There are some spots that could be fixed up. It's not feeling like dry rot. Oh, not completely actually. It's a little bit dry rotted there. But I'm not seeing too much of other issues. The siding looks like it's in pretty good shape throughout. The one thing I would note is that it could either use a power wash or repaint. Not a full painting. Actually, it probably just needs a power washing. Because it looks like it's been a while since it has that. I do like the terrarium window. We're going to go back down these stairs. And then we're going to make our way inside via the garage door entrance and the lower level. I just want to check out these real quick. Okay. All these cross beams look like they're in good condition as well. Always good to see. I like that there's external power down there. Yeah, let's go check out the garage. So this is an oversized garage space, I would say. It is a two-car garage. It has a lot of room. Seeing how all of this space wouldn't be taken up by the vehicles at all. You do have a lot of space to do some extra things with, for sure. So we go through the house, you will notice that there have been some updates. There's new carpeting throughout the house, as you can tell. It's all very fresh and looks really good. I do like the tile flooring where there's not carpeting, but a lot of the house is, it shows from the 1970s. You have can't tell if that's a gas or a pellet, yep, a pellet stove down here. And then an open space room here, which would be great for an entertainment or pool table or something along those lines. To be honest, this entire area would be great to entertain in. Also down here you do have a half bathroom. It's always nice. And then the furnace as well as the water heater. And behind here, the electrical, then just some storage. Doesn't go that much farther back, but it's good to know. For some reason, a lot of the lights don't seem to be working throughout the house, so that is something that we should check on. This is just some basic storage down here. And then this is going to be your laundry room. Your washer here. And you can tell there is a consistent drip. Something to check out. And then dryer system does need some work as well. You can tell that that's not connected fully. Moving on to the upstairs. I was told that the front door is not operational, but it seems to be working, so maybe it's just the lock that is not working very well. I have a feeling at one point it was not operational because they do have these things, brackets here to put a beam across, which is surprising because this is a very, very safe area. Moving up, you can tell the original carpet here. You have this mosaic, glass mosaic here, very indicative of the time period. It does look like, I'm guessing they had to have some furniture here that they just painted around. It looks like that for a few spots actually. I'm not really sure what's happening there. You have a wood burning fireplace. This would be our main dining room and living room area with your bar area here. I've already been out there, but this is the access to the back door. There are two sliding glass doors, but from what I can tell, the screen on this one does not look like it's in very good shape and is coming off the track a little bit, so I didn't want to open up the door and break anything if I didn't have to. As we saw from the outside before, here's the terrarium windows, which go into the kitchen area here. Kitchen is a pretty good space. Little pantry here. Much older dishwasher and stove range. I do like the granite countertops though. Everything looks like it's in really good condition. Same thing with all the cabinet space. There's a ton of cabinet space here, which is fantastic. Same thing with the amount of counter space too. As we move on, coat closet to the wood floor hallway and to the first bathroom. This is going to be your first full bathroom. This home is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. So the other bathroom is going to be in your primary. This home is also 2,687 square feet. So a fairly good size there for sure. Ventilation looks like it's always been really good here. You get a lot of storage in this closet space as well. A separate linen towel closet too. Into the first guest bedroom. Fairly good sized guest bedroom. Good sized closet space as well. And then into the second guest bedroom as well. Same closet space, except for this one. Looks like the closet door has come off the hinges. Something to note. It does look like all the electrical has been updated throughout the house. That's a big thing that you no longer have to worry about. Say the primary bedroom is probably my favorite. You have this changing sitting area right here that goes into your very large walk-in closet. I've not turned any lights on in the bathroom because I wanted you to see just how bright this was. Mostly due to the skylight right above. And it's very easy walk-in shower. And double sinks as well. Finally, the bedroom itself. You do have an exit to the backyard. A lot of light coming through here and here. Really nice natural light throughout the bedroom. I'm not entirely sure. Looks like this was an alarm system that is no longer active, but I'm not entirely sure. It seems a little bit weird that's here. And then same thing with this as well. My best bet is for a hot tub that's no longer there. And I guess that because there is a thing that says hot tub, do not turn off. And the hot tub, as I said, is no longer there. You have the old heaters in here, but I would feel like they're no longer needed, as you do have the furnace and the frost air already. But yeah, that's it. It was 623 Pioneer Way. If you have any questions about this property, let me know. I look forward to talking to you soon, and have a great day. Bye.